All right, we made it back to part two of the Tivoli audio discussion where we're talking about the Music System BT and the Model 1 BT. These are two of the more classic units from Tivoli Audio, and we're going to talk about some of their features and what I think of them personally. So let's jump into it. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to get real with you guys here. This is a more difficult process than I ever thought that it would be. I thought that talking about radios would be a simple process. And it's hard to kind of diagnose why content creation is more difficult. But it's hard to come up with stuff off the cuff. It's hard to describe something that's so subjective to each person that it's a unique experience that surprises me every single time I sit down in front of my camera. So I just want you guys to know that we appreciate every single comment, every single like, every single subscribe. It really means a lot to us because we've been putting in a whole lot of hard work to get this done. So thank you everybody for joining us on this journey as I discuss and become more acquainted with these pieces and I guess more refined with my tastes, I think. Is that how it works for audiophiles? You become more refined over time as you listen to more and more and more and more things. Well, anyways, beyond all that, let's talk about the Music System BT and the Model 1 BT. These are two of my favorite units from Tivoli Audio. One, because it's one of the first units that I experienced. So the Model 1 BT is one of the first units that I experienced when I started at Sound Approach 6-7 years ago. It's been a little while. So I really like this unit, and I always have. And the reason I like it is because it is a smaller unit that is easy to use. It's an alarm clock. No, excuse me. This one isn't an alarm clock. This one is. It's not an alarm clock, but it's just a little AM/FM radio, and it does exactly what you want it to do. You can listen to the radio. You can also stream your music on it. So it's a very compact unit that does quite a bit, and the sound is surprising. It always surprises me. Every time I listen to it, I'm surprised by it because it's a little tiny speaker. And the volume and output out of it, the only way I can describe it is beefy. And that's insane coming from a little 20-watt speaker. So I really enjoy this unit. The sound quality on it is great. It gets a little bit muddy the higher you go, the higher volume. But honestly, I've listened to this thing at like a quarter of the volume. And it puts out so much sound that it's surprising every single time. Now, moving over to the Music System BT, however, this one is an all-in-one unit. It has everything that you need. It's got the radio, it's got Bluetooth, it's got a CD player, it's an alarm clock. You can have 2 preset alarms. You can have 6 preset stations on it. So this is a really useful unit, especially for like a bedroom or something like that. It works perfectly as your all-in-one, all-encompassing unit to just listen to music. It would be really good in like a kitchen as well if you're not using it for an alarm clock. It'd be really great for just around the house. So the sound quality on this is actually, in my opinion, is not as good as the Model 1 BT. I don't know why that is because the speakers are the same. Maybe it's that there's 2 and the dispersion is different. But for me, the sound quality is actually better in the Model 1 BT. It could be that there's more power in this unit pushing out the sound than there is in this unit. But the quality, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that I prefer the Model 1 BT for my own subjective reasonings. But it does have the same size speaker. I know it doesn't look it, but they are the same. I measured them. It's got the digital display, and the digital display works really well when you're tuning it for the AM/FM radios. It works really well for the presets. It works really well for the alarm clocks. Everything is super simple to use. This also includes, I didn't have it displayed here, it also includes a remote. So the only criticism that I would have with that is that unlike other Tivoli units, especially their newer units, you can't adjust the volume from your streaming device. You have to use the remote. Now with the newer units, you can adjust the volume on like your phone or something, and it'll adjust the volume on the Bluetooth unit, and that's probably because these have Bluetooth 2.2, 2.3, something like that, and the newer units have 5.3. So it's a little, or 5.2, 5 point something. They have a Bluetooth, newer Bluetooth version. So that is a little disappointing if you're walking around and you want to adjust the volume on your streaming device, and you have to use the remote. So it's a little frustrating, but again, just a matter of preference. Well, they come in several different finishes. Both of these come in black, white, cherry, walnut, I believe, and the Model 1 BT has two-tone finishes as well. So there's lots of different options available, and if you are interested, everything is on our website at soundapproach.com. These two are going to be part of our featured brand coming up soon, so you'll be able to find it on our website. And if you like this content, please subscribe and like for more from us. We love and thank everybody, every time they leave a comment or leave a like for us. It really helps us out. It really helps us get to more people and share our thoughts, share our opinions, and share our products. So thank you very much, and take care.